Nothing feels better than curling up on the couch with some popcorn and enjoying a good film after a long day. Moreover, with Netflix, it's now easier to discover new shows every day. What else is there to know about this entertainment platform? Find out with these Netflix facts. Netflix has the largest subscriber count among streaming services. Around 41% of Netflix users do not have to pay for their accounts due to account sharing. Netflix was founded in 1997 and was launched a year later. Netflix is the first true streaming service to be available as an app on multiple devices. Over 60 million American adults have a Netflix subscription. Despite struggling in its early years, Netflix dominates the streaming market. Among its competitors, Netflix incorporated more technology during its early stages. The popularity of Netflix caused major internet service providers (ISPs) to fix streaming issues. Netflix aggressively tries to fight against region hopping with virtual private networks (VPNs). The streaming service received 112 Emmy nominations in the year 2017. Netflix branched out to the international market in 2010. In 2013, Netflix had server storage of over 100 to 150 terabytes per server. The coronavirus pandemic resulted in an unprecedented increase in Netflix streaming. American and Canadian users make up more than 40% of Netflix's subscriber base. In 2019, Netflix has spent over $1.5 billion for its research and development. Netflix is responsible for the ongoing streaming wars occurring online. Its first Oscar was won in 2017. On average, a Netflix user will consume around 45 gigabytes worth of data each month. In 2017, all Netflix users from around the world spent a combined total of 140 million hours of watching content per day. Netflix is one of the largest Amazon Web Services (AWS) used. Netflix is responsible for the ongoing streaming wars occurring online. Its first Oscar was won in 2017. On average, a Netflix user will consume around 45 gigabytes worth of data each month. In 2017, all Netflix users from around the world spent a combined total of 140 million hours of watching content per day. Netflix is one of the largest Amazon Web Services (AWS) used. Table of contents: Netflix still has a DVD rental service. Netflix once generated more internet traffic than Google itself. Over 66% of Netflix users share an account. Netflix once mistakenly rented out Chinese pornography. Netflix's first film is called The Example Show. Netflix is worth $162 billion as of April 2020. Executives of Netflix once had to make house calls. In Netflix's The Witcher series, Henry Cavill does all of his stunts. Sex Education was purposely filmed to depict both British and American school culture. The first Netflix original was abstract test footage. A 2015 case study stated that binging Netflix correlates with depression. Netflix paid Disney $300 million to stream its content on the platform before the release of Disney+. Subtitle customization is allowed on Netflix. 80% of Netflix subscribers use the service on their smart TVs. Almost two-thirds of American households own a Netflix account. Originally, the Netflix was called Kibble. Netflix continues to outspend its competitors in terms of original content. Netflix has a secret menu. The country with the largest Netflix library in 2020 is Ireland. You can now stream the best Netflix shows in a Tesla. Netflix prices its service differently depending on your monthly plan. Reed Hastings came up with the idea for Netflix from a late fee. Over 13,900 titles can be found in Netflix's company library. Netflix has over 8,600 employees. Netflix has gained over 70 awards for its original content. A glitch in Netflix's server once caused weird mashups of titles. Netflix is making its own Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action adaptation. Netflix has a comfortable policy for its employees. The popular Netflix show, Better Call Saul, started out as a joke. Comedians are paid by Netflix to produce stand-up performances. Netflix believes that its personalized recommendation engine is worth roughly $1 billion annually. The term Netflix and chill began to be used for its slang connotation in 2015. Netflix hires a spoiler expert. Around 80% of its users watch the title recommendations offered by its algorithm. Netflix funded a study that showed how some people prefer spoilers. You can adjust the buffering on Netflix. No one thought that the Netflix original House of Cards would do well. The top-rated original content on Netflix in 2019 was 82% TV series. Millennials watch more TV on demand through Netflix than on live TV. A basic subscription saves you 160 hours of ads monthly. Netflix spends more money than it makes. Tiger King generated 34 million viewers within the first 10 days of its release. Netflix once went on tour. You can add Rotten Tomatoes ratings on Netflix. Netflix stated that it is willing to spend $20 million an hour on original content. There is a website that offers a roulette system of Netflix's movies and TV shows. All Netflix users will have at least 6 titles they have watched in common. Blockbuster nearly bought Netflix. Only 23% of Netflix users stream daily. The Crown cost Netflix $10 million per episode. Streaming during off-peak hours can improve video quality. According to Netflix data, smaller ISPs offer better streaming speeds. Netflix changed its logo. You can host Netflix watch parties with people online. Netflix hosts its own awards show. You can download anything on Netflix to watch offline for later. You can choose to enjoy Netflix's services in over 20 languages. Most mobile phone subscriptions today offer a free Netflix account. Netflix made special socks that detect when you fall asleep. American accounts download the most content between 9 p.m. to midnight. The Netflix quantum theory is used to tag every aspect of the film or show. Netflix allows you to make 5 profiles on one account. People stopped watching Netflix momentarily to watch an eclipse in 2017. Using category codes can help you find hidden titles. An estimated 50% of couples are Netflix cheaters. You can clear out your Netflix watch queue. Netflix outranks every TV and cable network in the United States. Enabling the Super Netflix extension on Chrome allows you to access better video quality. There is also a Netflix extension that removes all Netflix originals from your library. You can disable the "Are you still watching?" prompt. Users can suggest what titles they want to be added to the library. Netflix has a Netflix and Chill button. Netflix generates 15% of the world's internet traffic. Parents can control what their kids watch by enabling the Kids mode. Users commonly spend less than 2 minutes browsing through the Netflix library. Netflix monitors what is commonly pirated so they know what shows to buy. Netflix has over 76,000 micro-categories. Every actress on Netflix's Glow does their stunts. Netflix once held a $1 million programming contest in 2006. The streaming service is available in over 190 countries. Netflix has created a test for those who wish to apply as a translator. The worst video quality on Netflix typically occurs between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Rating the shows you've seen makes it easier to recommend shows you might like. Couples are having less intercourse because of Netflix. Netflix hires binge watchers to categorize their library. Netflix has been around longer than Google has. Canadian users have a different library from the American one. Netflix inspectors sort through over 600 DVDs every hour. You can use your smartphone as a remote while watching Netflix on your PlayStation console. Netflix's 2017 statistics show that New Year's Day was the most popular day for binge watching. The titles you binge watch affect your recommendation list. House of Cards is Netflix's first original series. One of the few things you won't find on Netflix is live sports games. Netflix offers a free trial for your first month. Netflix's DVD warehouses are kept hidden and discreet. In 2017, Netflix added over 1,000 hours of content worth $6 billion. In the beginning, Netflix launched with only 1,000 available titles. A person from the United States once watched The Pirates of the Caribbean 365 times in 2017. People with children are more likely to own a Netflix account. Netflix signed a 4-movie deal with Adam Sandler. Please like the video and subscribe my channel.